So you were headed back to
What
Lamazor,
was this one?
and it was nighttime already. So you guys just decided to take the trek maybe halfway there and camp in the wilderness. You talked about everything. You slept surprisingly well, free of nightmares and restless tossing and turning. It was almost scary that you got any sleep at all. You woke to sunlight pouring through the canopies of the trees above your campsite. Birds sang their morning songs as your campfire gave its final crackle and collapsed, clinging to life as its warm, glowing core breathed achingly for fuel. You stand from your cots, diving straight into your morning stretches and inventory checks. It's then that you hear the sound of water, specifically ocean waves, ebbing and flowing. This becomes immediately perplexing to you, as there was no body of water near your campsite the night prior, and you don't recall being near the coastal route back to Lamazor. Or perhaps you simply overlooked the fact having so much on your mind. As you rummage through your bags, something feels off. It's as if your hands are out of your control, your thoughts and intentions taking a back seat as they shuffle on their own. You take a moment to observe your surroundings with hopes of shaking off the strange feeling, but even that just intensifies it. As your eyes finally look up from your equipment, you notice several strangers throughout the camp. Strangers that you've never seen before. Your initial thought is one of panic and to draw your weapon, but as you attempt to do so, you inadvertently do absolutely nothing. You greet the others, who respond in kind, appearing to have just woken up as well. It then begins
Oh shit.
to dawn on you that somehow
Oh shit.
you are but a passenger. You're not yourselves. You are a prisoner behind eyes. To wake as someone else. What ruse was this? A dream? A nightmare? Luckily, your thoughts at least are your own. You could still reason, work things out in your head, or rather theirs. It was difficult to say which. One truth is certain, however. You have no control over their actions, no sway in their decisions. It seems you must live vicariously through them, at least for the moment. The back of your mind plays with thoughts of how long you can potentially be stuck in this situation, but you stifle the fear and uncertainty and delve into the situation at hand. So, you guys...
By the way, where's Perps?
You guys aren't even here. Are you?
What the fuck?
You're strangers.
Oh shit.
Oh.
You are high elves.
Yes!
You are high elves, clad in plate and donning elegant features and demeanors. You gather at the dead fire. There are 4 of you in total, each with iridescent blue capes at your backs that seem to shift to silver, to green, and then back again to blue, likely imbued with some type of magical attribute. There's a sort of collective gaze into the ashen logs, something weighing heavily on the shoulders of this team. The silence is calculated, it's potent, like the calm before a storm. Till finally, one of them speaks.
What the fuck is in that campfire, dude?
Hold this.
Who threw?
Don't open
Who
it yet.
threw the login with all the mushrooms? Did you put anything in the fire, Zoliar?
Oh,
It's not
wow, really?
Don't open it yet.
Huh? Don't open it.
Oh,
Don't open it. You opened it.
I'm not gonna say, dude.
Don't open.
Don't open.
Oh, no.
Now, open them. Starting with you, read off who you are.
Fuck.
You are Renular.
Renvelier.
Oh, that's a V. Oh. Renvelier. Renvelier is a taller and slightly more muscular high elf than most. He speaks very little and is always eager to fight and equally eager to protect his allies. One who views as family. One he views as family, especially Sabra. He is fond of short sentences. Yeah, wow. One day I'll be able to read.
He's fond of short sentences.
Yeah, that one. Fond. Wow. Okay, maybe I'll read instead of glance. Okay, he is fond of short sentences, but tends to speak more in the heat of battle when directing his allies. He has the most HP and highest AC and uses a long sword and shield as his weapon.
Nice.
Oh, that's what you were doing.
You're fucking tank, bro.
Okay.
You are Fenperos. Fenperos is a master tactician, an opportunist who has mastered the art of exploiting enemy weaknesses. He has the highest investigation, perception, initiative, and movement. Known for setting the plan of attack after scouting, his allies typically follow his ideas without hesitation. He tends to be the last one to leap into battle, preferring to bolster others with his many alchemic concoctions before picking off his enemies at their weakest. Like Ranvalier,
Yeah.
Fenperos uses a shield but prefers the short sword as its counterpart.
As a Zoliar, would he know who he is?
That's a very good question. You should probably roll for that.
Because I know who he is.
Right.
Who is he?
Let's see. So 27.
So you immediately,
know who he is.
like, just by his gear alone, because you're looking through his eyes.
I
So
know
you
that
know.
gear very
You know from
intimately.
top to bottom.
Very intimately. I am Nadhiro, founder of the modern Dustblade Order and appointed leader. Holds sway over the entire organization. He is very comfortable giving orders, is always about the mission, and never hesitates to do what must be done. Although technical and overly serious at times, he does have a close camaraderie with his squad and ultimately supports them in every aspect. He has the highest charisma and wisdom and uses a single large broadsword as his weapon. Yet this is my original master, the Zoliars.
The one that trained his earlier. And it happened, his
the-
role got him that guy.
The reason why I know these weapons intimately is because he tried to kill me with them.
Yeah, he beat him. I remember that.
Damn.
I was like, wait, didn't he
And
beat you all the
this-
time?
Guy, who are you?
I am Sabra. Seriously, dude.
Shit, son.
Sabra is the only female of the group, but perhaps the most lethal. She executes her orders to perfection, has a good sense of humor, and enjoys being the center of attention. She has the highest dexterity and reach and gets an additional attack per turn. She uses a customized chain with
Fuck.
blades on each end as a weapon.
This is her when she was younger?
She must be old as fuck, bro.
Shit.
At least 6,000 years old.
Wow.
We don't know what those experiments did or how long that.
Oh shit.
So whatever you see there is how you guys have to play these characters.
Yeah.
You can't play like yourselves.
Right.
Well, I know how this guy
Right,
plays
Because
already.
you're
so-
watching, essentially you're watching like a dream or a memory.
I got it. What are we doing here?
You guys are actually on a very specific mission, just a handful of you. It is your purpose to visit a queen named Evasha.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
So the
Damn,
story.
you brought the past back?
This is like
Uh,
Assassin's Creed, bro.
Now, this is after I went to sleep.
So
No,
long story
yeah,
short,
No, before.
which I might delve into it a little further on, but since it's not really needed, I'll just straight to the point. Evasha came here with her people from another world that was consumed
Give me
like
goosebumps.
by magic. So like the world was dying.
Mm-hmm.
She came here and she brought them here. The first people they met were the Duskblades, and the Duskblades were like, "You're welcome here. Is there anything threatening about you that we should know about? Because otherwise, you're not welcome here." Evasha basically says like, "No, like we're peaceful people. We have nothing threaten you with nothing. We have nothing threatening about us." And then a couple times, like a decade passes, and it's like a loose alliance type thing, and they start to see more and more like the Duskblade culture, so like the magic and all that stuff, and they start to grow a little weary of it
Because
because it's
magic.
growing, because your order is growing, and there's a lot of magic. So they think about what happened back in their world, and they're like, "Yeah, we're not gonna stay here." So they isolate themselves peacefully. Like they leave of their own accord, and it's all agreed to, whatever. The condition is it's a secret condition made by the Duskblades. They say if she leaves, we still need to watch her, because ultimately they're still guests on our world. So we have no idea. I mean, she said she's trustworthy, but we'll see. So you guys have learned that You have a couple spies that have reported back to you that have been watching over her people. You've learned that her people collectively are hearing the voice of Avasia's mother in their heads every once in a while, like asking for help. But that would require opening up the passageway that they came from. And the passageway that they came from is basically
Like hell.
terrible.
kind
It's
of
not
thing.
like hell.
Like a gateway.
If you think of it like the space between spaces, it's just, it has the potential to be catastrophic because everything that they carry with them could potentially be in there, and like you don't want anything to come out into your world, right?
Right.
Bro.
Yeah, the void.
Yeah, essentially
void.
the void, more or less.
Like Hellraiser. You know, when they have
And you
the-
hear that there might be plans to actually get her mother out, which would mean they're going to open it up. And you guys are like, no, that's not going to happen.
Why don't we agree with this?
Because when Dustblade Order was formed from the ground up by Nadero, his whole thing was just to safeguard the High Elves as a people. At this time, there's only High Elves in the world. There's no other races. The only other race is her race, which are almost basically human. So you're basically off the coast. You're marching up
That's 4.
to this old abandoned castle, which
Have
is
we
where-
broke camp already? Like
yeah,
already
you already
everything?
packed up. And all.
So
So
14 years, so yeah.
you guys came
Something
here
like that.
because this is her hideaway. This is where she isolated most of her people. So it was an old abandoned bastion on the coast of eyes is what it's called. And it's called that because at night the stars light up, but then the sand also shimmers like 1,000 eyes on the coast.
Okay, I got a question though. Are we already like here? Are we
Yeah,
already?
you're
there?
already on the outs.
We're looking on the outside.
Yeah, so you can basically like picture yourself like peeking like through, like you're about to go there. To this
Do we
bastion.
see the building?
Like, do we
Like
see
the
like
walls?
the, where's the entrance?
So what
clear.
kind of walls does it have?
Just
Yeah, there we
stone
go.
walls?
Big stone walls?
Also, it's basically like a castle that's old and not maintained.
Be on guard, everyone.
Shit. Let's just walk up then. Let's
No.
just go say hi. We don't.
Carefully.
We don't.
Are we just
Well-
gonna stand here and talk all day, or are we just gonna go and
Let's
do something?
let's go. Let's go. We're just gonna go up to the wall.
Easy, everyone.
Is there like anyone else around? Can we see anyone else around us right now?
Roll perception. Like you see a figure on a horseback riding in front of the bastion, like kind of on guard. You see it clearly. You know that it's an armored knight of some kind. He does not see you yet. You're certain of that.
You guys just
He's
now
busy.
saw that? I saw that like a long time ago.
Well, I'm just gonna go walk towards the door.
Sabra, calm.
Hell, knight.
So immediately, this knight draws a weapon on you.
Oh,
He
hey,
recognizes you immediately.
hey, hold up.
Starts to twirl on his horse like he's gonna like run somewhere.
I'm Ranvilier. I come in peace.
Says, "No Duskblade comes in peace," and runs up the steps
I
of his
do.
horse. So he runs up the steps of his horse. Before
Can I make an action?
Yeah,
Gust to wind him.
do it. I come in peace. Fucker, where you going?
Never mind.
Do I have luck?
Wow.
Do I have skills?
Nope. Ranvilier, no. So I say
Oh
that
my-
that's what kind of stops him. That's why he rolled a 1.
Ranvilier, you just messed up my hairdo. Gust
Okay,
to win my
well.
ass.
Okay, so he's running and you do nothing, right?
I walk up to Ranvilier. We're supposed to be investigating, not attacking.
I wasn't attacking. I was gonna stun him.
That's still perceived as an attack.
Aye, sir.
So meanwhile, you're doing that. This guy runs through the main entryway. He yells out. You can hear him from where you guys are outside. Duskblades! Okay, so right away, these two guys wall off the entryway. Horse guy stays back here.
Oh, fuck.
This archer moves into position here with a little pet wolf.
Is that a pug?
I look at the 2 guards blocking. We've come to speak with Queen Avasia. Oh shit, I actually have charisma this time.
I would hope so. You're the leader of the Duskblade Order.
Because Zoliar is done. And either way, it's going to be a 7.
So yeah, so they basically hold their weapons in battle ready position.
I'm being non-threatening with my
And they
great
say-
sword in front of me.
The only way you get to Avasia is through us, and I do not recommend that. Be back on your way, Duskblades. You're not welcome here.
Listen, we will come through. Either you let us, or we will go through you. Your choice.
Intimidation. So they basically like dig their feet into their stances, don't say anything else, and just wait for you.
Do you mind if I interject?
Go for it.
Alright, I'm also gonna roll an intimidation. Natural 20, plus I got an 8. Do you know who you're talking to? You're talking to the leader of the Duskblade Order!
This one, you notice, takes a couple steps back, and this knight comes forward, but pushes him back with his horse. His horse like nudges him back. Stay in position. The other one does not move.
Duskblades, ready your weapons.
Man, right when I was just enjoying this damn campfire.
Sabra,
What, sir? What do you want me to do here? What's going
ready
on?
your weapons.
You want me to pull out my chain?
Yes,
What are these two guards doing here? What do you want me to do to
we're
them?
going through them.
We're gonna go through them? Oh, you should have just said that at the very beginning. Firebolt to their damn faces. That's
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds like Sabra.
Alright, guards. Have you ever heard of Liar Liar Pants on Fire?
What a joker.
Which one are you aiming at?
Left or right?
I'm gonna
Or
aim
behind?
at the guy with the little spear right there.
The guy that was shaking in his boots?
Yeah, the guy
Yep.
that's gonna back up and his commander pushed him
Like a
forward.
Peabody.
Okay, that hits.
Determined
I
and
mean,
focused.
you gotta get in somewhere.
Fuck.
What'd you roll?
1.
1 point of
plus.
damage.
That's it.
There's no modifier.
Fuck.
Right back here.
So
Listen, sir, I just woke up, okay?
So-
I was really not in the mood right now.
Actually, he
Firebolt.
kind of did it like...
like
Yeah.
the firebolt
You want me to attack
shoots
him?
off, but it's not very. It's not as big as normal. But it shoots off like
So Arthur, which one? You're this. So you're
She
firework.
just
Yeah.
graduated.
yeah, and it hits him in his metal cuirass right here. He basically just like and then he's like suddenly feels like, oh well, they're not so bad.
This guy should have shit his pants.
At least it was better than your gust of wind, okay? Sorry, I have to get
stopped
the
it. I
character. I have to
stopped
get the character,
My
bro.
power-
I apologize.
Power word stun.
Perfect. Don't apologize.
my turn.
Yeah.
First, I want to see. Is there anything that these guys like behind him? You know how this guy had pushed him out.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a door behind him? Also, can we see a door or anything? Is there a
I
door?
would say it's
Is
more
it
like a
shut?
stone archway. There's not really a door there. There looks to be maybe there's one door there at some time, but it's so old.
I'm gonna yell out to these guys. I'm gonna say, "Hey, this is your final warning. There will be blood if we do not speak to the queen."
Okay, so these two in the front, they turn around to this guy. They're like, maybe we should just let him in, you know, like typical type, stupid. The archer in the back kind of goes. Knight says no.
I'm gonna fireball in the back there.
11.
That's a miss.
It flies right past.
It's a missed.
Yeah, so basically goes through this corridor past the knight and fizzles out the back here. So, anyone want to say anything else before enemy face?
Why don't you ask Avacia rather than listening to this peon? Especially when you're speaking to
Nadero.
Netero.
You face 4 Duskblades.
You will not
really...
pass this corridor. Interrupts you.
You guys are such
Comes
idiots.
out. The knight. First one to attack. 15. I think is gonna miss. 2.
Me?
You.
Yeah, misses.
Super miss, huh?
Yeah, super miss.
He says I could do warning shots too.
Attack of opportunity.
No, we don't do those. The other two. That's better. 24.
Yeah, that hits.
16 damage. Okay. So this guy comes at you, sticks you with his glaive. Archer rolls a 1.
Just shoots his foot because I scared the shit out of him too.
Well, he's aiming at Ranvelier, so
It hits his
he's gonna hit
captain.
somebody. Yeah, it's gonna be his cap. 12 damage.
Fuck.
The archer has done more damage to his own
I
people.
know, right?
Sounds like his only
Sorry,
again.
cap.
Okay.
Sends the wolf over. 27.
Yeah, that hits.
What level are we?
That's a
10.
good question.
We're 10.
Out of character, real quick, bro. You know how Brandon instantly knows who he is and all that?
Mhm.
So we're all tripping out over ourselves right now, right?
Probably. Yeah.
We can't just like we don't know that. I don't know that Zoliar's.
No.
Oh, that's a
No.
good
But you
question,
know
man.
you're inside Sabra
Yeah.
and you remember who
It's a
Sabra
good
is.
question.
Yeah.
Maybe you should roll for that.
Yeah, my investigation is higher as a 4, so it'd be 14.
You all actually hear a guy talking.
Guy, is that you?
What the heck? Dreaming?
Guy!
How are you in my dream? What's going on here?
This isn't a dream. This is my master.
Oh, he's here too!
What do you mean, your master?
Nadaro is the guy who trained / tried to kill me for 150 years.
You're saying that guy that I'm seeing right now that's holding that sword in front of those guards and that knight and that damn barking dog.
Is
With the
your
This
dad?
great
is-
sword is my master.
Is your dad?
Why is this
Master, not dad.
Oh,
Hey,
where
hey,
I'm from,
does that mean that's
Bastard.
Sabra?
Yes,
That's Perps.
that's Perps.
Guys,
this
Perps?
chick?
You hear Shahansi.
Out of everybody I could have been.
I don't think I'm anybody.
Do you see anything?
You're here?
I see all of you, but
Like above, behind,
Where are
in
you?
between?
anywhere I want, really. It's kind of weird.
Look at Evasha.
That is cool.
Could you be the watcher?
Ooh, could you scout?
Can I make an investigation check to see if it's Findalahara who put us here?
Who?
10 plus 12, 22.
His goddess.
Well, she's not my goddess. She's just the one that all Dustblades worship.
Yeah, your patron. Or
Yeah.
Whatever, matron. You feel nothing religious about this.
So, Crumb, how do you feel taking orders from the Zoliar's character right now?
What do you mean? I don't really feel.
Let's just see how this plays out.
So you wanted to know if I could find Evasha.
Yes.
I see a lady over there, but doesn't really look like Evasha.
I'm actually gonna cast Gust of Wind through the weapon. I'm gonna try and knock this guy off the horse so that he can get off his fucking high horse and pay
Literally,
attention. God, I wish I had luck. But I get a free action of Shocking Grasp as I grab his leg on his horse.
5 plus 4 plus 4, 13.
13.
On the horse.
It's miss.
I'm going to cast Sunbeam.
Nobody has Sunbeam, motherfucker. You do.
Alright, so I'm going to try and get all of them because it's a 5-foot line, so try and angle myself to where I can get all of them.
What is that?
A beam of brilliant light flashes out from your hand in a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long line. Each creature in the line must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 68 radiant damage and is blinded until your next turn.
Man.
On a successful save, it takes half as much damage and isn't blinded by the spell. Undead and oozes have disadvantage. So how many people am I able to hit?
Well, what's the width of your...
5 feet wide. Try and get as many people as possible.
I would go him and him then.
Yeah, so
Oh, great. You're casting that sunbeam?
22.
so they take half of 20, so 10 damage total. And then I reach up and touch him on his sword, just like he tried. Stabbing the sword down and touching him with Shocking Grasp.
So you actually jolt him off of his horse.
Awesome.
His
I was
horse goes
trying to
running.
do that, sir.
His horse goes running away, but he stays there. But I'm just gonna leave
Oh.
him there because I don't have a separate piece.
I'm gonna tell the guy. I'm gonna be like, listen, you guys are about to die. Just letting you guys know.
He doesn't say anything to you. So as he doesn't say anything and he's looking at you like pretending to be
He
like a
keeps getting
badass,
shot.
he gets shot hard with your shocking grasp. He just takes it back, skids across the dirt ground a little bit, and he's still prone. He hasn't been able to get up.
You kidding me?
Do you yield?
Never.
Kill him.
And he spits.
Yes, I will.
Alrighty.
Knight stands up.
He can stand.
Yeah, he stands up. He's patted himself down. And
Come at me.
he shakes it off a little. He takes his sword.
No, sir.
He tries to swing at you again.
Mm-hmm.
Fails horribly. Epic fail. He follows through with his swing. that so hard he passes by you and is now face to face with Nadiro.
And I just smile at him.
So he completely missed. Now you know where now you know where he gets it from.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the dude that was on the horse.
Does he pass
turn around?
With my true strike. Actually, hold up, let's see what I roll.
I'm gonna give you a third advantage roll on that because his back's to you and he just swept it past you.
Holy
Wow.
shit! Did anybody see that?
Take
Yeah.
another one with another dex.
I'm tired of all this warming up,
Did,
guys. Let's
did
just
anybody see that?
Yeah. 4, 4, 2.
No, 2, 4, 2.
I'm sick and tired of all this warming up. Let's get rid of these guys, please.
What is it? Can't see on that.
It's a fucking 7.
Alright. And I step around him.
You just put it here.
Yep. I sidestep him and face to where I can get this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy's just part of collateral, even though he's running away for Sunbeam again.
Damn.
Let's see, 8, 13, 17, 18, 23.
And this is on
These 3?
Yeah, and they have to roll Constitution.
So you're right here, basically.
Yeah. They are blinded until their next turn. And I turn back to him on the ground. Shocking Grasp.
But sir, I want him.
Sir.
As soon as he says that,
What'd you roll?
A nat 1.
Oh.
I stop. Alright, you can take him. That's how we'll play.
mine.
Yeah, so you actually end up doing a little damage to yourself.
Wow.
It like combusts in your hand as you try to stop doing it.
9,
Yeah,
halved.
half.
God, why did you guys just go hurting yourself? You can't just get these guys out of their... Just take them out of their misery. I'm sick and tired of all this shit. Doing all this work. This guy just spit on my shoe. You know what? Let me just get rid of this guy first. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna kill that guy on that damn... Firebolt to that fucking guy on the floor.
17.
17.
Roll again.
Roll again because you have
He's
advantage.
prone, right?
Yeah. 17.
So yeah, doesn't matter, he hit.
2d10.
Yeah, 2d10 now. Yeah, that one.
Fucking
2. Fuck!
9. There we go.
11.
what? 11 damage.
He's on fire
So you
and
basically, he's on the ground and you shoot a firebolt and you just take this whole portion off. It's just incinerated. He's clinging.
Oh, you can't
He's
hold
clinging.
your sword anymore. I'm gonna do a second attack. I'm gonna do shocking grasp.
On the same target.
Don't kill
Say-
him. Don't kill him.
kill him.
Ooh.
Try to get some
Overruled.
Boss.
Sir.
Boss.
Sir, what's your orders?
Kill him.
Kill him. Shocking grasp to this damn idiot.
Overruled.
Overruled.
What do you want to do for killing blow?
I'm gonna shock his nutsack because
Oh, just grip him?
This is such a girl move.
No, that's such a Sabra move.
you should have just listened to me and just left, or just let us go talk to your damn queen. Tired of this shit.
That's fucked up.
Jin just cries in agony.
Hey guys, look at your
Escapes him.
look at your knight that was just on his horse right here. Look what I'm about to do to him.
Boom!
Right to his fucking nuts, bro.
So yeah, it just explodes all over your
Alright,
fucking hand.
Fenpros. Now you can reason with them.
I'm not gonna reason with anyone.
You gonna kill them all then?
No, I was gonna maybe torture some of them.
Well, you have 3 that just saw their captain die. Do with it as you will.
Intimidate.
Just a high level of investigation is what I think it is.
Can I have one free action though, real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
So I'm gonna get one of his nut sacks
Oh shit.
and just throw it at the archer over here.
Goddamn. 11 is your hit.
That's the dexterity.
That's the dexterity altogether.
You miss.
What the proficiency add into it? Since she's highly
Is
dexterous.
she proficient at throwing balls?
I'm pretty proficient.
She's proficient at dexterity.
when I actually threw the nutsack, the dog actually came and fetched it.
Isn't the fireball? I'm using the fireball into the sword, right?
Yeah, and it goes through it.
As I swing at him, like he just starts like I slowly do it to where I just let it melt into his body all the way down.
So as you're channeling it through your sword, it just
Yeah.
like hot
Yeah,
butter.
just like
Nice.
like butter.
Nice.
Sexy. Just all the way through, and he splits it
And
in
I
two.
just like listen to him scream.
We would like to see
I like
Evasia.
that, bro. That was good.
as you
Now!
yell that, an arrow gets shot at you for 22.
Yeah, that hits. I rush it. The archer.
You're not gonna do the lights again? The beam?
He's just
As I'm getting to him,
oh, fuck.
Fucking beam in his face.
Shit.
Yeah,
So-
okay, he has 2 HP.
right center of the head.
There's
straight
another
up.
one.
Yeah. So I come up, blow him in the face, and then I reach around and straight down.
As his face is fucking melting.
And I look at the other guy. Evasion now, or he kills you.
Kill him, sir?
Kill him.
Tink, tink. And I'm guessing I have advantage.
Yeah.
Because he's running away.
Sir, it looks like he's trying to split too. Get it?
15.
Guys,
9. And 6.
Killing well.
15.
So with my shield hand, so this is how it all plays out. I take my sword and I just boom hit him and slash his back with some fire, and then I grab him with my shield hand and blow his face off.
His helmet just
There's nothing but
Gets
body
blown
parts
off.
in that hallway.
and just clink clink clink.
Now we look at the dog. What's the dog doing?
The dog's still like running around on fire.
Sir, I got a leash for that dog right here. So I cast Firebolt in my chains. And I'm gonna move on up.
Moving on up.
Hey there, Fido. So 18.
18. Hit.
So roll a d10. And then add your strength to it.
Fuck Danny, fuck
8.
you.
Plus 2, 10. So half to 5.
Right.
Now roll.
Another one.
No, and then roll 2 for your firebolt. That was just a weapon damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
wow.
Firebolt.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
You cast it through the weapon.
That's
Are you
why
shitting
it
me?
Ain't no joke, bro.
10.
10,
and
13.
Kill it.
Wow,
And you
man.
kill it. How does Sabri
All
kill it?
that for a fucking little dog.
I really don't want to eat dog jerky, but
I'll eat it. Okay, I'm leaving.
He cleaved.
I'm going up here.
Kill you.
And I point to the sky down the hall as he comes up.
I wave at him. Say, hey, is Queen Evasia that way?
Are you trying to persuade him or intimidate him?
there's like a burning dog and freaking body parts everywhere.
He's the most level-headed
I would say
of the
persuade.
Dustblade.
Huh?
A roll of persuasion.
So roll that plus your persuasion.
Damn.
Nat 20.
So he's the nice one.
So he immediately sees all the carnage in this little corridor right here.
And the one ray of sunshine.
The one guy, yeah, just walks up. You picture him just like a nice little anime guy that just walks up. Hey, your queen.
Which way?
She this way?
This way.
This way, yeah, which way is she?
He says,
And then you
he
see
says,
the
she's
leader.
that way. She's that way. And he points behind you in this direction.
He's like, don't kill me.
And you just see the
Thank you.
leader looking at him.
I say thank you.
And he just goes.
I see this guy,
Yep.
And he sees you.
and I say, hi.
He loses an arrow at you, but it gets lost in the narrow hallway and just hits the wall.
Hey.